Welcome back to Zach Collects Stuff. This past weekend, I got to set up at a show up in Valparaiso, Indiana at the Porter County Fairgrounds. Pretty big show, 160 tables, 2 buildings. Pretty fun show. I set up with a buddy that I hadn't seen in a while, so we got to catch up on life and just kind of be with each other and hang out and talk about cards and be around cards. So that was a great time. I'm going to show you what I picked up at the show. Most of the stuff that I have here is stuff that came up to my table. Stuff that came up to me and I was able to purchase from people that were kind of carrying it around. And then I have a stack of dollar cards that I was able to pick up from a box of dollar cards as well, with possibly my new favorite 90s insert set. So these were all out of dollar boxes. So we have this cool Coby Mayo Heritage Sparkle Refractor, Speckle Refractor, whatever they're called, but great looking Coby Mayo card. Rookie. It's OC for sure, so it won't be great in that one, but definitely a cool $1 card. Nice die cut Ronald Acuna. Of course, Jeter stuff that I always buy when I see it. This 1994 Prospects is a pretty cool card. It's still considered a rookie card, and it's got Jeter on there, so I always pick that up. Another early Jeter. A cool purple Aaron Judge. These are from the Meyer blister packs, so these are actually kind of pretty tough to pull most of the time, so really like that one. This Julio Rodriguez, I thought it was a short print, but looking on the back, it was the complete sets J-Rod. I didn't have it yet, so I still picked it up. A cool Andrew McCutchen serial numbered insert. Cal Raleigh base rookie. Nice Mike Trout and Tarek Skubal green border from Gypsy Queen. Nice 1975 Willie Horton from the Tigers in pretty good shape. This design is so iconic from the 70s, and it's really tough to find them in decent condition. This one was in pretty good shape. The back is nice. Definitely off-center, but goes right into the Tigers PC, so I like that one a lot. Picked up a couple of these gold signatures, and from what I recall, like the 94 Collector's Choice gold signature cards are pretty tough to pull, so I grabbed these guys. Yankees legend Paul O'Neill and Hall of Famer Larry Walker, so pretty cool one there. Another Jeter from opening day. Very nice Topps die cut from 1997 Topps, Hall bound. Very cool. Nice Ripken insert that I didn't have yet. Picked up a bunch of these Bomb Squad inserts. I really love these 90s inserts. I think I have the Barry Bonds one already, but I picked it up again anyways. Galarraga, Matt Williams, Jeff Bagwell, Fred McGriff, and Barry Bonds. A couple Hall of Famers in the mix there, and one who should be. Another early Jeter. A cool die-cut memorable moments Jeter. Back to the Future Jeter. Have this one already, but pretty cool embossed insert. Like that one a lot. Very nice, awesome Impact insert set. I don't think I remember this one from early collecting, but I'm definitely going to look into it more because 1997 Topps, such a fantastic foil design. Really great looking card. So I might look into this insert set a little bit more and see who else is in there and try to complete that one. Possibly one of my favorite things that I've found recently, and I love iconic cards. I love ridiculous cards with funny pictures on them. And this Got Milk insert, I don't know where they came from, but this is hilarious to me. We got Scott Rowland with the, it looks like they're like photoshopped milk mustaches on there. We got Scott Rowland. We got Nomar Garciaparra. We got Jason Kendall with the little thin stash of milk. Vladdy Guerrero. A-Rod. His looks definitely fake. And we got Andy Pettitte, super serious with the milk mustache. I think these ones are absolutely priceless. And so I'll probably put them in my displays at shows just to kind of drive some conversation, but I think those are absolutely hilarious. And I might try to complete the milk mustache set as well. At the same table that I found all of these dollar cards at, I found a few inserts that I wanted. So picked up this really cool Ken Griffey Jr. die cut for $6. Actually, I offered him $5. He took $5 for it. Super cool die cut there. I love that one. A nice Crown Contenders Griffey from Select. Aaron Judge, Black Gold Chrome. I like that one a lot. And then I picked up one of these. but it's the 1998 All-Star or All-Tops Outfielders. Is this one of the mystery refractors? What I'm going to do is I'm going to open it, and I want to see who it is, because I really want it to be either Manram or Barry Bonds, and I want it to be a refractor. And from what I can tell, I don't know if it's been started or not, but if we can get this little film off of here, I'm going to destroy the corner of this card. Doesn't look like a refractor. If I can hold it with this microfiber. Oh my gosh, this must be the most frustrating thing to watch, as a grown man struggle with removing film from the surface of a card. I say grown man with a grain of salt, but oh, it's a Giant. You see the little Giants logo poking through there. Looks like we got ourselves a Barry Bonds. The mystery finest. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. Trying my best not to bend the card. Listen to that thing singing. That's the one I wanted. Wow. What a pretty card. That's super cool. If this was a refractor, pretty big card, but we'll put that one right back in the penny sleeve that it came out of. And yeah, that was a great little surprise there. I was really hoping it was him, but I would have taken the Man Ramirez too, but all of those guys were great. So, but Barry Bonds, mystery finest, very cool. Another trade that came up had a guy who was new to collecting but had been collecting a ton of stuff, and he understood values, and he was looking at a lot of my Marvel and non-sport stuff, and he had a bunch of stuff to trade. So we were looking these up. It seemed like these two were the big cards that he had. Big cards, I say. They're about $10 each in value by solds on eBay. And so we kind of settled on comps that were agreeable to both of us. And then these two, which are basically $1, $2 cards, but all Spider-Man stuff. I traded him a bunch of Marvel inserts, and then a bunch of like the metal Spider-Man base cards from a few years ago. And basically, I traded him a bunch of cards. I got these 4 cards in return, and I'm pretty happy with the deal. He was happy as well. And so making that trade it made my day. I love trading more than kind of exchanging money. Obviously, you like selling stuff, but I like to get new stuff coming in as well. So I'm going to move the milk. But this one here is probably my favorite one that I picked up. It's like a super thick stock, almost like acetate, but it's die cut too. So it says Mysterio Incoming. Super neat card. Had to have that one. Pretty excited about having that in the collection now. Another vendor came around with some cards that he was just looking to offload. I picked up both of these for 20 bucks. Don't know who Gabriel Rincones Jr. is. This is from Topps Pro Debut, but it's already graded. It's got an autograph numbered to 50. So looks like he's a little bit older. He was born in 01, so he's like a 24-year-old already. So eventually, if he makes his debut, I have an autograph numbered out of 50 of him. And of course, I couldn't turn down the Colson Montgomery that he had priced at $8. So he had this one at 15 and this one at 8, and I offered him 20 bucks for the two. He took that, and we both were pretty happy. So this next lot I picked up, just a bunch of random cards. The guy had a case. He came up and asked if I was buying. I said, I'm pretty picky, but I'll take a look at what you got. And as a vendor, that's pretty much my pat response. When somebody asks you if you're buying, I want to see what other people have in their case. So I'm kind of nosy that way, but also it's kind of an out for you, because if they have a bunch of stuff that you're not interested in, then you can just say like, yeah, I'm pretty picky. I'm only looking for this, this, and this. And that's kind of your out to kind of say, I don't really need this or don't really want this. But this guy had a bunch of great stuff. And so when I said, yeah, I'll take a look at what you got, I said, I'm pretty picky. I look for a lot of baseball stuff. I look for a lot of Detroit and Derek Jeter stuff. And so when I found this in there at $10, that's a great looking card. Super cool. I think I already have one of these, but one of my favorite looking inserts. Love this one. Put that one up on display. I picked up the Shawn Kemp Scottie Pippen Top Crop Stadium Club insert at $10. So super happy with that one. That's pretty cool. Got the Verlander rookie, really good looking rookie. This one I might send out to grading. It's a little bit OC. It looks like this side's a little bit thicker than this side, but still slabbing another Verlander. And this one was closer to $20, so we definitely knocked the comp down. That was closer to $20 on this one, but super neat to have his rookie card there. Of course, I picked up a Jeter relic at $20. I mean, that's a no lose for me. I will always pick up a Jeter relic with a pinstripe for $20, especially when the card's in good shape. And the last one is one that I don't typically collect, but I've always wanted a Barry Sanders rookie card. And so I'm not slabbing this. It's just going to go in the personal collection. I think it's a pretty neat card, and I picked it up. And so this lot here just decided that the Verlander was closer to 20. We were right around $80 as far as comp value. And so I'm pretty sure we decided on 70 or $75 for the lot of cards. So super excited about that pickup. Some great cards to add to the PC. And then this one I just thought was cool. I'm not super tied to that one, but at $10, it was a really cool looking 90s dual-sided top crop refractor. And then the last purchase I made was actually a trade. I got this very cool looking Miguel Cabrera Dynasty orange refractor. This one's numbered 1 of 25. I got it because I sold my Ken Griffey Jr. Gold Prism from Topps Chrome Anniversary Edition, or Platinum Anniversary Edition, Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary Edition. And I had a value of about $200 to $225 on that. So I took this in trade to take some of the cash off of the Griffey. And I think I got $150 in cash, as well as this for the Griffey Jr. Gold Prism refractor that had a print run of 9. I know that some people are going to say, well, you should have graded the Griffey and gotten a lot more for it. You don't know in situations like that exactly what's going to happen with grading, and it was a deal that I was happy with. The guy that made the deal with me was happy with it, and so he got a card that if he sends to grading, it could turn into a $600-700 card if it grades a 10, or if it comes back a 9, it's probably right around the value that we decided on. I am extremely pleased with what I picked up at the show this week. Now, I do have another box full of cards from Trenton, the guy that brings me all his baseball and non-sport stuff and basketball stuff, and I give him all my football stuff. He had a box of cards at the show that he had set aside for me. I gave him, I think, $50 in cash, but I'm going to make a separate video for that box of cards. Wanted to focus on what I had here. Wanted to focus on what I had picked up at the show and share that with you guys. So if you ever have any questions about card collecting or shows in general, about vending, about shopping at card shows, about what to look for at card shows, please feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. I love having conversations through comments. And if you ever have any questions, I will definitely give you my 2 cents and what I think should happen. Now, what I say is just my opinion, of course, and every collector has their own opinion, but I love having discussions about collecting in general. Please leave those comments down below so we can converse. As always, I appreciate every view, every like, and every subscription. Keep checking back in the near future. I'll have some more content, some shorts with some cool packs to open, and some more cards to go through. Keep collecting, have fun, and I'll talk to you real soon.